I just want to take my time before the review and go back and summarize what just happened in this chapter. Protect the recruits in squad drinks! The Titans are coming! Whoosh push! Captain Levy! Got back to work, you filthy pigs in human clothing. What a letdown. The weak ones die so easily. I hate pickles. The Titans. Me. The old man. I hate the old man. The recruits. My mother. I hate my mother. How many fools can I kill today? Too many to count, don't get in my way. Faster! Whee! Did you guys know what is this? A dildo? Exactly! Isn't that supposed to be black? Why don't you shut up? No! I need to concentrate the armor on my butt. Swoosh! Thank God they are not aiming to my butt. Quickly, aim for his butt. Oh God. Okay, that was interesting. And yes, I want to start by pointing out that they finally have a weapon in order to attack the Armored Titan, which is one of the is one of their greatest enemies. So they actually managed to get a weapon, and they do it with the hot rod. Oh, my apologies, Thunder Dildo. But it's still, they can attack the Armored Titan, which I can see Erwin doing a great job because now he has his fists and he can actually punch through his armor like a thin ice, which we saw in the review whatever. Still, they can take out the Armored Titan, which I hope he dies in this episode, in this chapter. I don't really like the character anymore, but it was a threat and they have to deal with. Now, if they know how to deal with the Armored Titan, that doesn't mean they know how to deal with the giant one, because come on, a couple of dildos, they're not gonna do nothing against that thing. And I was thinking, what is Erwin thinking about all these situations? Because he knows that he cannot lose his horses. If he lost his horses, he lost his exit, and if that happened, he knows that it's just a matter of time before all of the Titans actually eat all the Sorby corpse. Because even though we have Levi, which is strong, of course, we have this Amazonian Mikasa girl, which is immune to death, apparently. I don't mind that. At least I need some support. I need some character that doesn't make me. I need a support. I need a pillar that's not gonna tell me that, oh, everybody is going to die in this freaking anime. I don't know what is in Erwin's mind, and thinking that he can sacrifice everybody just to know what is inside the basement tells something about him. And we show that in that, and they show that in that episode, in which we get to see a little more about Erwin when he was a new recruit in the Sorby Corps. He wants to convey this idea in which his father and him has been working all this time, but he knows that he couldn't say that because everybody was actually sacrificing their life for humanity, but he was doing it for his own sake. And you know, in a blink of an eye, he became a commander, and now he cannot turn his back against humanity this time, because everybody's life is dependent on him. But still, basement. Who is in the basement? I don't know. But there is something that is really grabbing in my mind, is that how this thing is going to end, because we have the freaking ape Titan coming with his army of other smaller Titans, which we see the Sorby Corps is actually having problems because they don't have that experience. They are not even equipped for that. They have the hard dress, but it's just for the Armored Titan. So what are they gonna do if all of them come together? Because they are just coming right now. There is not too much there is no escape routes. If the horses go eaten or divided, it's game over. You just checkmate. So I don't have too much. I can't even predict what is going to happen in the next chapter issue, but I can tell this, that when the Armored Titan goes down, the giant Titan is not going to appear. Why? Because I know that they lost the fight against the ape Titan, and now he's making his moves. So perhaps the ape Titan actually use the giant Titan as a weapon when the time is gone. Because we remember back then when Erwin was about to win the fight against Bartol, what's his name? The Armored Titan. He was about to win the fight until the giant Titan goes down on them. And then they split up, but still Erwin have the upper hand. Now there is 3 Titans, which I believe Bartolo. The Armored Titan is down for this fight, but still we have the ape one, we have an army, and we have the giant one, which believe me, thunder dildos are not going to do nothing against them, and I don't think that Erwin's arm or fist is going to do nothing against him neither, because we haven't even seen him fight. We just saw him once in the beginning of the anime, where of the issue, whatever, of the story, where when he became a Titan, a giant Titan, and he was about to attack Eren, but he didn't want to kill him that time. He just disappeared without leaving any trace of his body, which is something that grabbed my attention, because every time you stop being a Titan or a human Titan, well, because we just have a couple of them, you still have the rest of the body, but you still have the rest of the body around for a while anyway. I don't know what's happened there. But what do you think about this chapter issue? Do you think the Armor Titan is down for good? Do you think the ape is going to eat his bananas? I don't know, but we will see. Just leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Leave me a like if you like. Leave me a done if you're done. But I will see you next time.